We're about to jump into what is going to be almost the last episode of this season, and I'm a little sad about it, but it's been great. It's been a good journey for sure. So today I have a guest, PJay, who has become really, really solid. Like in a small span of time, just really solid people from jump just knew he was genuine folks. And so as we work alongside each other and vibe it out, today I wanted to sit down and see what he got going on. So stay tuned.
Yo, I don't really do music no more, but I would do a song with you, and it'll be called Vibe Check. I think, you know what I'm saying? I see a song that we can do together and call it Vibe Check. You know what I'm saying? I got some vocals too, you know what I mean?
Key, let's use that beat real quick.
We got Memphis in the house today. We're glad to have you on the Chellez Brand.
Thank you.
This one I remember. Had to show you some love on the intro. The episode will begin shortly.
Shit. Cypher serve. You gotta pursue it if you wanna be great. No time for hate, this shit stupid. Remove it and conjugate.
What is your foundation?
Well, I've always been a wordsmith, you know, ever since I was growing up. My mom would rap my spelling words with me, you know what I mean? And I don't know, as a kid I had just became poetic, I guess, when I was like 10. And then I just started writing. And shit, I just became like, I would tell you that I'm a poet first before I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I very much so focus on lyrics. As much as I can, being a realist, you know what I'm saying? Being a lover of love as well, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm more poetic, you know what I mean? And that's where the roots come from, poetry, right? That's where the roots are. You could say it was rap first, poetry first. I don't know what you say, whatever. I believe that poetry is the root of, you know what I'm saying, rapping or music, period. So I'm just a real like fan of music, of lyrics, of, you know what I mean, style, you know, things of that nature. So yeah.
You bring all that Memphis flavor. Like who is PJay? Like what? Who like
you know, I do. I bring you a Memphis flavor, but I've been blessed to be outside of Memphis a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like we're here in Denver, Colorado. My dad led the way for that. And I've been to at least 36 states.
Okay.
In the country. I've never been outside the country. That's something that I'm ready to explore. But I've been blessed to be a lot of places and see a lot of different things, or get a lot of different cultures. So yes, I'm Memphis as fuck. Don't get it wrong. M-Town all the way. But I can bring you a different variety of things. You know what I mean? I can talk to you Memphis as fuck, you know what I'm saying? What's up, fool? You know what I mean? Nah, this shit there. But I'm versatile in my style. You know what I'm saying? Who I am. You know? And I think growing outside of Memphis has helped that a lot. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 I relate to that because being from a very small town called Council, North Carolina, which many of you probably never heard of. It's okay. I always felt like I was supposed to be somewhere else. Like I needed to be, it was just, I was cut from a different cloth, right? And so, much like you, I was fortunate enough to be able to travel and experience different cultures and people and things, and ultimately landed me here in Nidiver too. But
Right.
it molded me and is still molding me into the person and creative that I am today.
Right, because you get stuck inside of a box, you know what I'm saying, being in the same place for so long. And I pray for all my people in Memphis that is stuck inside of that box and, you know, don't just quite know it because Memphis is all they've known, you know what I'm saying? And I love my city. I love my city and what it made me, but you know, some of the youngins and some people out there, yeah, you got to quit that dumb shit. And then you know what I'm talking about. If anybody from Memphis is watching this, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm going to have to get into that. But, yeah, man, you get stuck inside of a box being somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Especially where you grew up at, you know. And shout out to the people that can do it. Miss Ladia Yates, she's a dancer. She teaches dance to kids, and she's made it out there. She is, I'm one of her biggest fans, you know what I'm saying? She's a great dancer and, great with kids out there. And, that's one of the role models out there. There's a lot of role models in Memphis that can make it inside of Memphis. I could have made it inside of Memphis. I just like to explore, you know what I'm saying? These mountains was calling my name, not to mention, you know it's legal here. So, you know what I'm saying?
Did they say Patrick or PJ? Which one was it?
Oh, it's PJ. It's PJ. It's PJ all the way. No, the funny thing about that is that as a kid, I would always want to be called PJ. So I'm a junior, Patrick Borum Jr., Patrick Elliott Borum Jr. You mark that, I don't care. Look me up. You ain't gonna find nothing, but look me up. I always used to tell people that my name was PJ because my dad's name is Patrick. That's his name. I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay,
It's not my name. So,
okay.
you know, so it's been that to this day. You know what I mean? I still got some people call me Patrick. My girlfriend father calls me Patrick. I'm not gonna stop him calling me Patrick, but I want to tell him sometime. You know what I'm saying? Come on. All right, what up?
No, okay. So I was wondering about that too, you know. So okay, I will never call you Patrick. Thank you for letting me know.
That's I'm in trouble. If I'm in trouble, then you know what I'm saying, call me Patrick so I know.
I don't know where that word is. Sometimes the adults, but you good.
Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of which, you have your father. I don't know how much you want to share about that. You don't have to.
What?
Being a father.
Oh man, being a father, besides being out of Memphis, you know what I'm saying, that's probably the second thing that helped me grow up. Being a dad, you know, best thing in the world, man. Shout out to my son Princeton.
Okay.
Yeah, man, young Prince. That's my pride and joy, and I'm really working hard to get him out here where I'm living at now. Shout out to his mom. No, she's doing a great job with him. And he's as smart as he can be. You know, he's a smart ass too. You know, he gonna question you. You know, and that's my boy. You know what I mean? No, it's one of the greatest things, man. Be a father and be a son's dad. You know what I mean? Like,
That's different for y'all. Like y'all love.
it is. You know what I mean? And this is crazy because I don't know what I probably be going insane. I might not have left Memphis if I had a girl, and that's crazy to say. You know what I'm saying? Fathers don't leave their girl. Shout out to Mr. B. Gray. You know what I'm saying?
He go hard.
Fathers don't leave their girls, man. I salute every father with a daughter. salute you. I don't know how I would do it. I mean, do you guys do hair or anything like that? Do you guys? Like, I just imagine, like, if I had a girl and I had to do hair, I would just it would drive me nuts. Like, you know what I'm saying? My daughter probably had dreads or something if fucking around me. I don't know. But
Take your son to get a haircut.
But shout out to our fathers out there. You know what I mean? We doing the damn thing. We are recreating what you know what I mean? Because back in the day, or what's always traded on TV, or you know what I'm saying, whatever, is the father is never there or whatever. We here. We here, dads. You hear me? We here. Stand up. We here. For sure. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I bet you, I know, I don't know a dead. I don't know one. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't get along with one. You know what I mean? I don't tolerate those. You know what I mean? I don't know a deadbeat in my circle, and I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, brothers out there.
Yeah.
Neither one of them leave their kids like that. You know what I mean? And I haven't left my son. I go back and see my son all the time. You know what I mean? I FaceTime it, and it's different, you know, because my dad, like I said, I took this same route my dad did. My dad, he moved out here when I was a young kid. And he tried to communicate and do everything that he could. But the advantage that I have is we got this thing called FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? And yes, my son has a tablet. He doesn't have a phone, but he does have a tablet, so he can communicate with me. Sometimes I wish he didn't have it, because he calls me back to 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 back. It's like, and I love it, but at the same time I be working sometimes. I'm working all the time out here, so but I talk to him every chance I get. I'm not gonna say every day, but definitely every week. You know what I mean? So I got great communication with him. I can go on and on about this boy. So you know what I'm saying?
Well, I was going to say, like, in what ways have you seen yourself show up as a father? I guess that maybe you didn't see in your upbringing, or ways or things that you might want to teach them that are like, because not to bash, you know, your dad or anything, but like,
yeah, no. I think that, like I said, I'm really much I'm not changing too much about, you know what I'm saying, his upbringing from mine, except, you know, technology is mad weird these days. But
yeah.
Other than that, man, you know, I still discipline. You know what I'm saying? I discipline like I got discipline. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's where, man, I don't talk about other people's parenting, but that's me. Don't talk about mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I still discipline, and I don't have to go any further with that explanation.
Hey, your choice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But, you know, I make sure I give him love, especially the first 5 years of his life. Like, he was 6 when I moved out to Colorado. He's 9 now. Back up. He was 5 when I moved out to Colorado, out here. He's 9 now, and he's been up here more times than I'm saying. I probably was up here when I was a kid, you know, when my dad was out here, and I was flying out here because I was flying at 8, you know, but he's probably been out here way more times. He comes out here every summer, sometimes for Christmas break, all that there. So I guess that is the difference between, you know what I'm saying, how I was and how he is. He's taking more flights, even though, like, it's not much difference in it, you know. My dad loved and supported me from miles away, and I'm still doing the same. The biggest difference, though, that's going to happen is that I didn't come out here with my dad until I was 22.
Very much an adult.
Yeah. and that's a whole nother story. They tried to. My dad had a wife out here, a common in-law wife is what they call when you've been muted. Yeah. And you know, when I got out here, she was trying to get him to teach me structure. The hell can you teach structure? I was a 22-year-old.
Yeah.
So that was a little wild, but that's a whole nother story. My thing is I'm looking to get him out here when he's 12. When he first hit that teenage spot, because that's, you know what I mean, for one, like I said, before I moved out here, I solely had him most of the time. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to my son's mother, you know what I'm saying? She had him too, but I probably had him most of the time.
Okay.
Enrolling in school and all that there. You know, so we looking at it now as, you know what I'm saying, that was 5 years. This is her time now. You know what I mean? She's had him for 4 years. She's about to embark on another one. And then next year, or, you know what I'm saying, year after that, we get him out here.
And teenage years are tender, like just very, very like sensitive years for you to like this is it.
Right. And there's so much more opportunity out here, you know what I mean? For him out here. There's a big situation going on in Memphis to where the superintendent of the schools, she ended up getting fired after a year. Black lady. Everybody in the city liked her. And they let her go. And there's a big uproar about that. Shame on Memphis City Schools for that. You know what I mean? Or Shelby County Schools or whatever the hell you are right now. This is personal. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shame on them for that. This lady was doing a good job. And
Okay.
no one knows why they fired her. So I am really anxious to get him out of this school system. I really am. So
Yeah, because you want them to have the best chances at everything for education too. Like you want them to advance. Right. It's not.
And then it's so dangerous for kids now, you know what I'm saying, to where we are probably sometimes a little overprotective, you know, keeping them in the house. But you wonder why, you know what I'm saying, they're on their phones all the time, why they on their iPad, because they're in the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you just play basketball in the house, you know what I mean, on the tablet, you know what I mean, stuff like that, instead of going out. That will be one of my objectives when he gets out here to, you know what I'm saying, get him involved.
Right. Yeah.
Put down the phone.
Stay active. Get outside. Do something together.
Yeah.
Learn.
That's for the adults too. We got to put down these phones, man. You know, said TikTok died and everybody was just going
losing
crazy. It's like, what the hell is wrong with y'all, bro? TikTok came back. Yay.
Now I have something to scroll constantly. Mindless scroll.
Man, that showed how.
Yeah. Speaking of hobbies, I build Legos, you guys. So if you want to check that out on my But no, like
Hey, that's the hell of a hobby, right?
I love it. Like
I do puzzles.
Okay, see, I don't always have the patience to do a puzzle.
I do, and that comes apart with, you know what I'm saying, video editing. I like doing tedious shit.
Yeah, let's get into that.
I have to 100% a game. Like if it's a role playing game and that thing need to be 100, I got 100% that thing. You know what I'm saying? I got to finish that puzzle. I got to, you know what I'm saying? I like tedious shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Keeps your brain, you know.
It does.
So you hit on, you know, media and things like that, and I hit on you being a creative. Let's talk about your business, your brand, you know, AK Productions.
Put that camera on there. There you go.
I love the logo, by the way. That thing is dope.
Shout out to Mr. De Leon.
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. De Leon.
Things every day.
Mr. De Leon. You fixed that. You fixed that up. That thing is nice. Wait till we get the graphics going in that joint. He laid the foundation. Wait till the product go up. All right. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about that too much. Y'all see that. But yes, AK Productions. I actually So funny thing is that when I finally declared myself as a poet and not a rapper, I had to switch my rap name. My rap name was PJay the AK. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's so my name was PJay the AK, and of course, you know, everybody know what an AK is. And that name originated from me because, you know, I would spit like that. You know what I mean? Spit like an AK, won't stop. You know what I mean? So that was my name. But then I kind of grew out of rapping, you know what I'm saying, and more into just speaking. You know what I mean? I still rap, you know what I'm saying? I still put it down, and I'm still gonna come out with that first and last. Fuck how it turned out, Fido. That's what it's gonna be. Fido, the first and the last. That's gonna drop. That's gonna drop. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know when, but that's gonna drop. But like I said, my name was PJay the AK, and then my artistry grew into that poetry thing to where I was starting to read a lot of poetry from Edgar Allan Poe to T.S. Elliott, you know what I mean, to Langston Hughes.
Yeah.
All poets like that. So when I started doing that, I changed my stage name. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I told y'all what my name is, you know what I'm saying? So I changed my stage name to PJay Elliott. Shout out T.S. Elliott, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like, that's my artist name, you know what I mean? That's my name, period. You know what I mean? So, but we got to do something with this AK. We got to do something with this AK. You know what I'm saying? That was at heart. You know what I'm saying? Just drop that. You know what I'm saying? You can't drop the key. So I got into Colorado Media School, right? And because I was at the end of, I was probably going back home at this time. Before I got into the media school, I was going to go back home. I kind of lost a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I felt like it's going to run back home just like I did back in, when I came here when I was 22, I ran home. You know what I mean? Because of some bullshit. And I was going to do the same thing again. And I saw the commercial for Colorado Media School. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to go there for, but I'm going to go. You know what I mean? So I went and took these classes. Shout out to Marco. He gave me the passion for video. He gave me the passion for video. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to do, like, you got to do an assignment as a music video. And I'm like, what the fuck? I had to shoot a fucking music video. You
were excited?
I was going to do. I was excited, but then I was like nervous at the same time. Cause
Yeah, that's amazing.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we doing is like the third assignment, right? It's like, you should jump into doing a music video. Like, and my thing is, sometimes I'm inadequate. You know what I'm saying, to shit. So it's just like, it's like, I don't know, man, like, I don't, hands-on is how I learn.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And, I tune out everything else. You know what I mean? Just show me. And he showed me. And there's some shit that I couldn't tune out. You know what I'm saying? That I listen to him a different type of way than I would listen to other people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. As far as learning. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I took in a lot with that. So I did this video. I had 2 J. Cole songs planned out in my head. Do a storyboard. Do nothing. First of all, you know, the storyboard, I don't like my drawing, right? You know what I'm saying? Then they say, do stick figures. I don't like stick figures. I don't want to do that. I got the shit in my head.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got the shit in my head. Yes. So, I had, the song Fold and Close. I had a whole story. I still got it in my head, and I still want to act it out because it's so dope. And J. Cole don't got a video for that, so I want to do the video, and I just want to send it to him. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a mad idea. You know what I'm saying? And he got to hear this. That's what I'm saying. No, that's why I put that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? I said, ding. Now look. So look, I was gonna do folding clothes, but the cast that I had wouldn't participate. They wouldn't act right or no shit like that. So I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I got to do something by myself. So
Like, are you actors?
So yeah. No, I they wouldn't. You know what I mean? They wouldn't. You know, if you ain't getting paid, you know what I mean? It's not. All right, I'm finna get you a hey. Like, yeah, you're gonna give me a hey, but you know what I'm saying? Once this shit pop off and I'm able to make more video, you're gonna be part of the cast. No, then nobody want to work out with me. So
They were trying to hear that. Okay.
so I ended up doing for Whom the Bells Told. Dun, 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 dun. I see the rain pouring down. No, it's on.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, you better be. You gotta be. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Shame.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Dun, 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 dun. I see the rain pouring down before my man. So I shot that video in the snow. It started snowing here, and my assignment was due on that Tuesday. So this is a Sunday, right? And you know what I'm saying? Y'all been in group chats with me. I don't fuck around on a Sunday. It's football. You know what I'm saying? Going on. So, but I was stressing about, I was supposed to do this video. They done gave us 4 weeks to do this video, and I ain't did shit.
Okay, I get down to the days.
Yeah. So I had the cameras to do the video, but I just didn't have nobody. So I was just like, all right, I got a tripod. It's snowing. I see the, okay, I'm doing that. So I did that video in front of my apartment and some of it in the mountains when I was doing my job in the mountains. I put that video together, right? And it was like the first thing I did, and it was like one of the proudest things I did.
Yeah.
So I fell in
Production team.
Yeah. And so that made me fall in love with videography. All clips. I love all clips. AK.
Got it.
AK Productions. And that's how they brought it about. You know what I'm saying? So that's how AK Productions.
Your creative range. Like it. Yeah.
That's how AK Productions was born. And I was like, man, we're gonna take off with this name. And quite took off yet, you know what I mean? Because we all have setbacks, and I've had quite a few. You know what I'm saying? But we still rolling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're still rolling.
Got to.
We're still planning. We still got some big things coming up, and when these things do come up, just be ready for it. Just don't say you ain't heard it from me, you know what I mean? That was Memphis. That case, you ain't heard it from me.
But you heard it here first.
Heard.
Yeah. I appreciate you sharing all that. I get a little, I guess, cautious in what I ask next because I don't want to offend, but all in love, right? Mm-hmm. I don't want to assume your spiritual beliefs or anything, but yeah, like what is your foundation? Rather religious or spiritual? Like what brings you peace and
Yeah, I'm a good old, first of all, we got a church on every corner in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? So as like you either like I was baptized, I'm Christian, or yeah, I was I'm Christian, you know what I'm saying?
okay.
But I was so much of a church boy as a kid. Actually, I did gospel rap as well. I did gospel rap on Faith Productions. Here, people know what I'm talking about. That's watching this, and people that don't. But it was a group that we put together because, like I said, I was going to church all the time.
Do we need to pull some old clips?
Hey, you will not find those. Those are buried. Those are buried, my friend. For real. She did.
All right, I got excited. Okay, my
Now those are buried. No, it was and I still have my beliefs. You know what I mean? If we want to get personal about it, if you've ever been to church as a kid, or you know what I'm saying, love church as a kid, but then as you start growing up, you see not church but church people.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Good old Christian folk. Them holier than thou. You know what I'm saying? Holy rollers. Those. You know.
You grow up and realize people are people, no matter where you go.
Yeah. I believe that, I think that most of the people that I grew up in church with, most of my peers, we've all kind of developed our own relationship with God. We read the Bible how we read it. I pay tithes how I pay tithes. You know what I'm saying? Just not really. And I'm not saying the church is bad. I'm not saying that all church people are bad. I just don't rock church folk. You know what I mean? And you know, I pray, manifest. I'm not gonna tell you I pick up my Bible, and I'm not gonna tell you it's on my nightstand on a certain verse that I stopped at, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you I know everything about it, but I will tell you that a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That's in Matthew somewhere. I can't tell you the verse. I wanted to be one-minded in my own relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way that I can be. I can't be in the church and, you know what I'm saying, talk about Sally Mae, because Sally Mae talking about me, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, she didn't like the attire that I wore that day, and I don't like her big ass hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up out of the church and into my own. I tapped into God how I want to tap into him. You know what I'm saying? And I think he fucked with it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
That's putting in the church folk. Yeah, boy, shit for y'all. He fucks with that. My God is an awesome God. He reigns.
Yeah, I can't say that I disagree with you in that of having your own relationship, because yeah, like to see through all of the chaos and the drama and the mess of was church, you know, not to say church was bad, but like you said, people were people. We learned that they were, you know, regular folks, just like going through things, you know. And so when you come to understand what your relationship is, I think you do a good start. So I support that.
And then that also comes with what's going on in this country too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't be giving a fuck. Donald Trump president, you wasn't gonna stop that no way. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I did. I voted because, you know what I'm saying? Vote, go vote, go vote. All right, I'll go vote. Dr. Cornel West was my president. That's what I voted for. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're part of the problem. He said, no, I'm not. The shit was gonna happen anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how do I?
Hey, man, listen. Well, I don't want to get into that. You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. Leave me alone. Like, you know them folks gonna do whatever they want to do. That shows you that when back in Bush, you know what I'm saying? All right, you know what I'm saying? Give Bush a chance, then let's get a black man. You know what I'm saying? And then, all right, we're gonna do celebrities and shit like that. And if Donald Trump wasn't as comical as much as a character he was, and he had to, I guess, I don't know, he's facing this time or whatever, so we're gonna give it to the old dude, but we're gonna give it right back to Don. I don't know, man. Like,
Shows,
it's
entertainment, pony shows.
Then Joe Biden get on TV looking like Clint Eastwood. I'm done with politics. Damn, I'm sick of it. Like, these folks gonna run the country how they want to run the country, and you know what I'm saying. Call me part of the problem. Tell me the solution, please. Give me a correct solution. Give me a solution that I can work with, because yeah,
Yeah.
I wish most of y'all would have voted for Dr. Cornel West.
Yeah. It was funny. It was going to be, I live in a world of peace because listen, I don't tap into things that don't concern me. But
Man, y'all got me fucked up. Just about to stress out over this shit.
I think community is a good place to start, though. In our own, you know, like our own,
First, definitely.
like, you know what I mean?
With our kids and shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I, like, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, the brand gets big enough to where I can.
Hopefully.
I mean,
Going up.
yeah, we going up. I do sometimes it'd be like, because I want it so bad, you know what I mean? And when you want something bad enough, you get it. But when you want it too bad, you do too much. Try to get it. And I guess that's where that hopefully comes from. But no, ain't no hopefully. It's gonna happen. It's gonna come up, you know what I mean? And I be in a position to help these kids and show them how to do video, you know what I mean? Because I am, you know, I'm great with my stuff. I'm great with what I do. And
Talk about that. What do you want to put back into the world, into the community, into spaces that, you know, you didn't do?
One thing that we got going on that we're planning on, and it's in the works, you know what I mean? One thing about me, I'm a perfectionist. The shit has to be perfect. You know what I mean? And it's so the things that I'm working on, they are coming. They are being perfected. And one of the things is cipher search.
Yes, sir.
So what I'm trying to do here in Denver, not only just in Denver, but it's gonna start here in Denver, is bring like different, because it's so clicky out here. It's getting clicky. It's getting clicky. It's so clicky out here. And what I want to do is bring different types of clicks together. You know what I'm saying? And to bring this whole thing together, because we ain't gotta hate on, you know what I'm saying? We don't need to hate on each other and shit like that. We all got, you know what I'm saying, bars. We all out here, you know what I'm saying? We all out here with the dudes going, trying to give you our music and shit like that. And I just want to create a platform to where people, you know what I'm saying, that's got shit going on, that I got an upcoming album, you know what I'm saying, check me out, you know what I'm saying, on the Cypher Surge, and then check, you know what I'm saying? I just want to create a platform where people come and they get together and, you know what I'm saying, we collaborate. That's what it's about. That's what the Cypher Surge is about, collaborating. We coming together and doing a cipher. I love battles, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to put together is not a battle platform. It's a together, I got your back, you got my back type shit, you know what I'm saying? Even though, yeah, we can battle, you know what I'm saying? Because we still look at it as a competition too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes everybody want to be the greatest, you know what I'm saying? But you know, and it's still a competitive way too, you know what I'm saying? To bring a cipher together, you know what I'm saying, who got the best verse or whatever. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I worked with you, you worked with me, let's see what else we can do, you know what I'm saying? Or support me, I support you, you know what I'm saying? It's all about support. So that's what the Cypher Surge is about, and we will be surging sometime in your neighborhood, for sure.
Can't wait. Well, we have come to like a point where we're gonna close, but I want y'all to keep your eyes out for great things coming from the collective over here, because we're working. Okay, like PJ, I appreciate you for dropping in. I know you're very busy, you know, you grind it out, and just to make the time for me today, like,
I got 2 jobs.
thank you.
God damn.
And I want my song. So
You welcome. No, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I'm glad you remind. I forgot all about this.
Yep.
To be honest with you, but we're gonna do that. We gotta do that. It is, you know what I'm saying? It's gotta be on. It's only right if we do that shit to keep lot beat. It's dope.
the people, your socials.
I'm PJay Elliott everywhere. PJay Elliott on Facebook, PJay Elliott on TikTok, PJay Elliott on Instagram. Yeah, that's PJayElliott. 2 L's, 2 T's.
Let them know. Facts. All right. Any last things you want to leave the people with?
What do I say? Love, live life, proceed, progress.
Okay. Well, it's all love and continue to discipline every member. We out.
Peace.
So back at it again. I am giving away this wonderful Chellez Brand Goals Journal. Okay.
Come get that.
DM me. First person to DM me. I'm going to send it to you. Do that. Love you long time. Okay.